Hello people and welcome back. Yes, it's been a long time, literally 6 months I have been off YouTube. Yeah, you might not believe this, but I have not done any YouTube, well, on this channel. And I'm going to explain where I've been, what I've been doing, why I stopped doing YouTube on this channel. Am I still doing fitness, or am I still going to the gym? I'm going to tell you everything what's happened in the last 6 months and explain to new people who have never watched me before what happened before in previous videos, just a little recap, and then I'll tell you what's going to come in the new year. So if you are new to this channel, hit that like button and remember to subscribe if you are new. Before the pandemic, I was going to be competing in body power. Obviously, a lot of the regular viewers would know that. I do go on it about it a lot, but I was going to compete in my first bodybuilding show at Body Power, which is I would say, still the biggest exhibition in the UK. It's got lots of stalls. You can meet celebrities, famous fitness YouTubers, fitness people. They've got obviously competition in different classes in bodybuilding. There's if you like fitness, if you like anything to do with fitness, it's the show to go and it's in Birmingham in May. Obviously the pandemic hit and it got cancelled, so I was 8 weeks out and I couldn't compete. But we didn't know anything about the pandemic then. Obviously we didn't really care. We thought it was just some little bug that was going to go away after a couple of weeks, but obviously it didn't, and we're still going through it now. And over the lockdowns and that, I was pretty okay with it. I work full time in retail, so I have been working all the way through it, but I had a lot of equipment and made some equipment to help me go through, hoping that the pandemic would go away and I could compete that year, but obviously it didn't. Waited for the next year and it didn't as well. It just got worse, and that's when we had a major lockdown. But over the months, I was pretty used to doing a little bit of a workout, keeping fit, and then going to work, and that was my daily routine. I wasn't obviously cutting then. I was just maintaining my body weight, putting a bit more fat on me, because I wasn't going to be competing. There was no way anything was going to be happening in the bodybuilding world, and I decided when we're all out of lockdown, I'll go and compete again. Obviously Body Power got cancelled this year, so I couldn't compete, but there was other competitions, but I never wanted to go in them ones. My goal was to compete at that place, because I'm not saying it's the best competition, because it's not the best competition, but it's where everybody goes, and I was determined to get my physique as best as I can. And you never know, if I did quite well, I might have got noticed. You just don't know, do you? So I just decided I'll just have to wait until it's all sorted. When the gyms finally opened up the start of the year, my mindset on working out, going to gym, eating, healthy more regularly, it was non-existent. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know if I wanted to go. Didn't care. I used to always be on YouTube watching, obviously, YouTubers who were going to the gym and working out, but obviously they couldn't either. So there was no motivation, except for the odd couple who had access to gyms. But it just made me like a bit bitter that I couldn't go to the gym, and I just fell out of love. I didn't really care much about fitness at all. Didn't keep fit at all. Didn't do anything. Just ate what I want. And over the last, I could say, 6 months, I've been to the gym about 3 times in my 6 months. Paying for a membership and not doing anything, and I didn't know what was wrong. I didn't know if it was just a lack of motivation, because obviously when you're stuck in a rut, it's hard to get out. It doesn't matter, when you see people saying, you got to do this to do this and do this. It's not that easy, If everything was so easy, people would just stop smoking just like that. People would stop just eating just like that. People would, who have addictions would just stop. Stuff is hard to get out of when you're stuck in a rut. It could be mental problems. It could be life problems. It could be a series of anything. But I'm not really down in lumps. Yeah, everybody's got a job that it's sort of like, yeah, I don't really like it. It's not my dream job and all that lot. But I had a job. I was lucky. I had a job, and lots of people lost their job. So I was thankful for having a job. But I just didn't enjoy fitness. I wasn't buzzing to go to gym after work or before work. Where I used to be going like 5 days a week. And I didn't know what was wrong. I tried all the things, watching videos again, when people's in gyms. And I was just thinking, you know what, you lot are just fake. A lot of people on YouTube are just fake. You just watch the videos and you think, oh my God. It's just like, look at you. You know what I mean? You're just showing off what you've got and what you've earned. Yes, you are got a great physique. Yes, you do work hard in the gym, but you're also all telling a lie. It's unnatural what you're doing. There's not many people you can watch nowadays who you could say do what a normal person does: go to work 9 to 5, have issues with problems. Oh God, I got a kid to look after. I need to go to the gym. I'm single. How am I going to juggle all? Not normal life issues. It's all like, oh look, here's some protein. Buy my protein. Here's this. Oh look, I live in Dubai. So easy. Such a nice lifestyle. Oh look, let's go and work at this gym. Let's go and train at this gym and do this. It's not real life, And I was just thinking, do I want to be around people like that? Do I want to be involved in the same thing? I've never been like that, but I'm thinking, when you go into gym now, you think, oh, it's a lot of the people are like that. You get the people who just work out, but a lot of people now are just doing it for, I would say, for an image. It's popular. It's something cool. You never used to get it like this, like 10 years ago, like 15 years ago. People used to want to go to gym because they wanted to get fit or they wanted to compete. It was not all about image, Instagram. Let's take a picture and do a really crappy motivational speech on something and then look down. I know, let's stick my bum out and pose and make it look good. I know, let's be a coach after I've done a bodybuilding show. What gives you the right to be a coach after one show? Especially when that person never actually did the coaching for themselves. They actually got somebody else to coach them. So you actually don't know much. You just learned off somebody who was giving you the advice. Doesn't mean you know the advice to do to somebody else. And I was just like, oh, forget this. I've had enough. Over the last month, as it's Christmas, I'm thinking I need to sort my life out in like, what's my situation now? Am I happy where I am? What thing made me happy? And it was going to the gym. I was a lot more happier. I felt a lot more healthier, of course. When I was going to the gym, it released anger. If I had any anger, it released tension, stress, whatever I had, any issues. When I went to the gym, it eased them. It made me feel better. And also, doing a new PB, seeing a new vein in your bicep or whatever, the littlest thing made you feel better. Now I've got none of that. I haven't got nothing to look at. Basically, I go to work, come home, eat what I want, go to work. Obviously I have my son, where that's why you see behind it and see gaming chairs. over the lockdown, I set up a YouTube channel with gaming, and you know what? It's good. I enjoy it, and you know, if you do want to go and support that channel more for my son, because if I can get that channel big for my son when he's like 16, you know, he may be a famous gaming YouTuber, you know. But that will be in the description, and it's JK Gaming if you want to go and give it a like, you know, and especially if you like Fortnite, because it's mainly Fortnite. But yeah, I spent my money on basically my son, and I thought I enjoyed doing that more than my fitness. It's a lot less hassle, you know. I don't have to go and take my camera in and post it somewhere and think of videos. Oh, do you want to see another routine? How many routines do you want to see me? How to build your chest and blah blah blah, you know, because I didn't have nothing else. Where when I was doing YouTube before, I was having issues with my ankle, or I was doing prep, you know, I was going through that, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be thinking about competing. Obviously, it depends on the pandemic, because obviously this new virus, it might get locked down, and I don't want to say I'm going to do it and then it's going to be cancelled or it's not going to happen. But at the time of now, I'm, like I said, I was doing a strength program and it was going well, and then bang, my motivation just went. 2 weeks and my motivation went. But I've got a video coming out on Sunday where I've been taking something from a company which has made me feel a lot better, and I don't really do supplements in like that way, and I know, and companies, I don't really trust companies, but they came to me and said, can you try these, you know, and sort of, and they have been working, and it gave me a lot more, I would say, enthusiasm to go to gym. Obviously I've still got them issues where I haven't got that gym bug yet, which I need to get fixed, but it's slowly coming, and I think just get this year out, you know, enjoy Christmas, and then I'll be back, you know, hopefully when the pandemic is not gonna spread and we can still do what we want, maybe start prep. But with my other issue, I did have an ankle issue. That is all sorted. I'm going to tell you and do a video about that, how to fix if you've got an ankle problem, any sort of foot problem, which, you know, due to tendonitis. I'm going to tell you how to improve that as well, because I have had no surgery, I've had no physio, I've had no drugs put into me or anything. And one thing I did, and I have had no more troubles at all. No more troubles at all through my ankle. And it's been like that for a good, I would say, 3 or 4 months now. And I'll do a video about that, because I know a lot of people do suffer with, you know, ankle injuries and that, and foot injuries, you know, if they're on their feet a lot, like myself. So watch out for that video soon. But I thought I'd come back, because I have got messages, people do Instagram me and say, where you been? YouTube, where, I mean, I do still watch people's videos, you know, like the loyal ones who like I speak to. I don't comment much, because I know they'll be like, where you gone? Do you do YouTube now? But hopefully you guys, you loyal ones, if you are this far into the video, share this video. Share it, let people know I'm back out on the scene, and I'm going to be doing as much as possible to prove everybody wrong, prove the doubters, prove people that think that I've gave up fitness, because I haven't. And I'm going to be trying my best to improve what I did have. But obviously, time will tell. Let's get Christmas out of the way. Let's get this silly pandemic out of the way and see if this Omicron doesn't lock us down again. Hopefully it doesn't. If it doesn't, then we are on target to start. And you will find out what I mean by start in another video, probably next week. But thank you if you are watching this. and I will see you next time with another video. Goodbye.